Hello dear listeners, viewers, friends, welcome to Flowing with Angels. Thank you so much for joining me for this special channeled angel message from Archangel Metatron. And although most of us are still in the middle of summer in the Northern Hemisphere, Archangel Metatron, who is the Archangel of Cosmic Consciousness, is taking us to a snowy pine tree forest on a cold winter's night, in a vision that supports his guidance for us. So as we are standing among the beautiful snow-covered pine trees, we look up at the night sky. All is silent except for the soft sound of a distant waterfall. We breathe in the crisp, cool air and smell the aroma emanated by the many trees. We feel at peace in this setting of outstanding natural beauty. Then we see shooting stars appear in the sky, leaving a trail of light against the dark canvas of the night. Archangel Metatron then encourages us to make a wish or set an intention every time a shooting star appears, and simultaneously answer the question why we have chosen this wish or intention, and how we think it will make us feel. The shooting stars appear rapidly, leaving us ample time to think about it. We have to react swiftly and spontaneously from our hearts. This practice creates a momentum of strongly focused energy, which fills us with joy and delight. Now let's listen to Archangel Metatron's words of wisdom for us. My dearest ones, how wonderful of you to join me in the forest of creation, a place of limitless possibilities born out of the perfect alignment between the earthly energies and the energies of the higher realms. In order to gain a clear vision of what you wish for, there is a need for silence and peace. You cannot simultaneously engage in the busyness of your daily life and focus on your dreams, desires, and intentions. That is why I bring you the metaphor of the pine forest, associated with deep peace and grounding. The snow and the waterfall are added elements that represent purity, cleansing, and flow. The pine tree is one of those ancient trees that is anchored in wisdom and in strength. It is sturdy and not easily swayed by heavy winds. In this message, dear ones, I would like to bring you guidance on the process of manifestation, which comes down to the exchange of earthly and cosmic energies. Instead of looking up towards the sky, the vast sky that is limitless and endless, you keep looking around you to the world, what is in the world and what the world reflects back to you. But in doing so, you will not be able to see the wood for the trees. The world sends out mixed messages as you react to your current reality and that of others, as you get anxious about your stories of lack and hardship and that of others, as your doubts overrule your faith because there is no physical evidence of success and prosperity to behold. All of this gets you in an unsteady and variable energy vibration. However, as a human being, you cannot take yourself out of this world and out of your human state of mind and being. And that is why the only option is to find a place to anchor yourself in peace and stillness. Which is why I have chosen this particular visualization, because it is not difficult for you to imagine the tranquility of a nighttime forest in a cold and snowy setting. Calm down and breathe in the crisp night air. Let your anxious thoughts and heavy emotions subside with the consistent and soft murmuring sounds of the waterfall. What remains when the story of your human existence falls away for a moment? A beautiful space of receptive emptiness where there are no disturbances and distractions present anymore. You become one with the natural beauty of the forest. You become one with the silent snow and the gentle flow of the waterfall. You are pure energy at your core, which you often forget when you are overtaken by the push and pull of human life. And as you are basking in this experience as a pure energy being, you are joined by other energy beings called angels, whose love and joy can now be easily felt by you, and they proceed by gently guiding your gaze towards the sky, towards the stars. Stars are beacons of light that remind you of the vastness of the universe, of the possibility of lightness appearing in even the darkest of times, and of your connection to something bigger and higher than merely your three-dimensional life on planet Earth. In this metaphor, I use the stars as pointers towards your dreams, wishes and intentions that are set in the light of the universe. And just because they are not visible during the daytime does not mean that they have vanished. When you connect the energy of what you wish for to the stars, you will anchor them to a reoccurring pattern, to a cycle of forgetting about them during the daytime when you are preoccupied with daily living, which is a good thing because this allows for some space and detachment, and of bringing them into your awareness again during nighttime. This signifies two important parts of the manifestation process. On the one hand, there is focus and visualization, which is your part of the process, and on the other hand, there is letting go and surrendering, which allows for the universe to play its part in providing the right energy flows and timing to occur in your life. At some point, these seemingly fixed stars will start to move. The phenomenon of falling or shooting stars, which is a sign of momentum speeding up. This movement will wake you up, because where the stars first were only pointers to your dreams, wishes and intentions, they are now causing your circumstances to change, signs and synchronicities to appear, and your emotions and beliefs regarding their actualization to intensify within your heart. So now the night sky is filled with beautiful shooting stars, leaving a trail of light as they go, and you are simply in awe of this spectacle appearing high above your head. There is nothing else that you can do at this moment than maintain your position in the forest and gaze up to see everything unfold through the forces of the universe. This sense of wonder and appreciation are key to the allowing of the energies of abundance, joy and fulfillment into your life, and watching them turn into tangible manifestations. So my encouragement to you, dear ones, is to create a magical, still and peaceful pine forest for yourself, noticing the clear, cool air, free from wandering thoughts, and the sound of the waterfall, which allows your emotions to flow away like water until your inner waters are pure and still. Apply this repeating cycle of doing and simply being to your life and connect to the metaphorical stars that you can see but not hold on to, as you have to release them to the universe, and then observe how the universe will empower them and give them momentum. So you will be touched by the display of shooting stars and see them coming towards the earth to transform into earthly forms that you have summoned into being. That is all. It is really very simple. But what is asked of you is to fully acknowledge this process. Any resistance, any attempts to control the outcome, any sidetracks, any effort or strain from your side will only delay it. And that is what needs to be brought to your attention, your sabotaging actions and beliefs, not your power of creating and manifesting, because that is already present within you, but you can only use it in partnership with the universe. That is how it is meant to be. So I encourage you to take this metaphor to heart and to allow its simple but deep wisdom to sink into your awareness. What helps you to do this is becoming aware of nature and the cycles of the natural world that will teach you how to flow and trust in divine timing. Look at the changing of the seasons. Look at the phases of the moon. Look at the tides. And look at the process of growth, death, and rebirth. This will help you to live more in sync with the universe at large. Now that we've come to the end of this video, I would like to thank Archangel Metatron for his lovely, inspired message for us. And of course, I would like to thank all of you for listening and for being here with me. Thank you so much for all of your likes, shares, and subscriptions to the channel. It helps a lot. I'm sending you lots of love and light and many blessings, and I hope to see you in the next video. Namaste.